Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all my non-binary friends, and welcome back for another episode of Avatar: The Last Airbender. It's that time again. A time that I ask you, or a call to action, and that call to action being, if you are liking what you're seeing, there are plenty of free ways that you can help out, simply by following, or smashing that like button, or going ahead and going and following any of my other social medias down below in the About section, comment section, description section. I'll never get it right, because I'm mostly over on Twitch. There we can chat live if you'd like to, or if you'd like to go the extra mile, there is a donation button down there. But let's get to this episode, shall we? I also have a special note about this episode, everybody. It's peculiar. It's the first time that I have seen Netflix kind of mess up with the ordering of episodes. They immediately went from episode 12 into episode 13. So this did come a little bit late, but you are getting a twofer at once. So this week we'll have a little bit of extra content for you all, even though last week it did not. But I hope you enjoy a back-to-back episode. If you're watching along on Netflix as well, nothing should matter, nothing should change. Just watch straight through from one episode to the next. And yeah, happy twofer. Starting in 3, 2, 1, go. Nickelodeon. Hey. Earth. Fire. Air. I am wearing black today, and it's because of work. I'm really hoping that we're not in mourning from anybody, because if Appa is really gone forever, it will be very, very sad, and I can't cry, because like I said, I got work later on today, so better not mess up my makeup. Better not make me cry. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Previously on Avatar. Yes! So are we gonna have a whole bunch of callbacks to a whole bunch of other episodes, meaning those people are coming back? Do you think Jet has them? I don't know. I like the previously on because it gives me an image of like who we might need to remember, but oof. Book 2 Earth, chapter 12, The Serpent's Pass. I'm afraid it's spoiling who might have Appa. I don't know, we'll see. What about Suki too? Clever! At least she could do that. Hmm. Hmm. Just like, no. Okay. That's awful kind of the refugees just to be like, hey, you guys look like you're in trouble, come on. Are they on the same boat? They didn't cross paths before, so it's fine. Huh. Cabbage guy is back. No, my cabbages! Oh, we've missed you, Cabbage Man. We have missed you. Huh. He's like, right. Just show them that you're an airbender. She grabbed your passport? Oh. Or that. Oh, so official. There you go. But at the same time, now people have a trail to you, my love. Because she's not wearing her makeup and everything. Hey! Aww. Hmm. No, he's not! That's bothering me! Oof. Ah! That's a tall order, sir, but okay. I can't believe that you left up your position. Oh, is he having a little bit of flashbacks of the last person that he was supposed to protect? Ooh, it's like I got something deep also. Hmm. Not messing around anymore. That was not her fault. Yeah, you guys are really lucky that she's on this one. I don't know if you would get by nearly as easy without this toss effort. Nice husband. Oh my gosh. I get where he's coming from, but like, dude. Well, that was fancy. Like, should they ration it out? Sure. Should they steal all of it? I don't know. As long as they're planning to share and not just like stuff their own faces, because like you are on a boat, there is a limited supply. If he's stuffing his face, it's not nice, but not everybody can stuff their face and there'll still be stuff left over. He's broke. Mm-hmm. Mm. No! Dude, you take opposite extremes and you really need to like find the balance, my man. I really wanted him to say she really is. Mm. Oh my gosh. Not under the moon like this! He's still in mourning right now. Let's go, long shot! Well spoken. Well spoken. Okay. Between parting it and, like, raising some seed ground, right? Oh. Oh, that's kind of cool. Especially if you're, like, hiding from something. That's kind of magnificent. I love this. How cute! Straight up wheel. Yep. Oh, is it the thing from episodes prior? No, surely not, right? Similar, if not the same thing, but colorful. Oh. Yeah. What? A little bit of ice, a little bit of, like, rock we could extend, right? Come on. Come on. Cool use of powers. I do like seeing them when they get to use it in elaborate different ways. Surfing! I can't see though, doof. Yeah. Again, couldn't she have just extended her rock? Let's go. Suki said, I don't care. I can have wet feet. Oh, come on. I would have lived. I would have lived. There was a little girl crush going on. Would have lived. Except for, it's time for a baby. It, it's about water breaking. I'm not. I think I'm thinking too far into things now, but. I think you could hold it, in theory. I don't like these two teaming up. Baby. Cute. Cute. Yeah, eh? Yeah. Little cat at my feet. I had to give her a little scratch. Are they splitting up? That's wild. Kissing. That's cute. That's cute. I think it's because I didn't see them all, like... I don't know. It's cute. I like it. I'm so upset. I really want Appa back by this point. It's making me feel the feels, and I don't like that. Book 2, Earth, Chapter 13, The Drill? It just went straight into it? What? It just went straight into it! What's up with that? I'll take it, though. I got time, you got time, we got time, we're gonna do this. Okay. I thought this was on the other side of MACKENZIE, as in, like, that they were leading them into a trap. Like, the refugees were being led into traps, but it doesn't look like that anymore. This looks like it's trying to, like, penetrate into MACKENZIE. Yes, yes, yes. Ah! I didn't expect them to split up, but... Do you know? Beautiful on the inside. Mm-hmm. Like terraforming? That's kind of cool. The Terra team, I like it. Crack. Hmm. Dang, dude, like, these are two teenage girls, and they are scrappy. They would be impressive if they weren't on the bad side. I guess they're still impressive, but... Dang. Okay. What can we do? Mm. Little flattery. Let's go. Take down for the inside. How are you gonna get in though? That's the problem. Like, is there obvious holes to like enter? I love the overlooming just slowness of this drill, just being like doot, 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 doot. I mean, it is spooky if it does like hit its target. It is bad. That was fair. That was very fair. Them ab core muscles. Huh! Lucky he had a map though. It's time to wreck it. So what does he want now? Oh, Jet. I don't know how bad he wants. Oh my gosh. Is he going to go ahead and try to turn an Iroh just to get Zuko on his side? gonna take forever. Yeah, because one side's not gonna be enough, though. You're gonna have to do, like, both sides. Like, 3 sides to really make it count. I guess it could be pressure. Hmm. Did you? That's not good. Well, it's slow going. They should have done something by this. Jeez. I know it's hard to, like... But there's a lot of water moving now. Yeah. I would have, like... I feel like I still would have, like, gone for the steam stuff instead. I don't know if I would have gone for the braces. Hmm. Well, now they have nothing to fight with. Well, unless they get some steam. Or this. Water! It's just mud. Ugh. It's literally just mud. Watered down mud. Don't shut it! Why would you do that? Ugh. I'm still... Oh, your friend is still down there? Okay. Okay. It's fine. It can't taste good. But I do imagine it just to be like... Whatever pieces of the wall are in water! How long can she keep that up, though? That's my question. Uh, I don't think it's a terrible idea, because it might be weakening the structure just a little bit. I mean, you are there, which is not great, but, like... I don't know. You did also for, like, a... You did also ask him to be your leader guy, and he's just trying to do what he can. Mm. And they both can help because it is a mix of water in that. Azula is back. Like, Aang could beat her, but I don't... Last time he had to have, his friends come help as well. But he was tired then. So now I'm trying to decide, like, who's gonna help him this time, or is he gonna just be able to do it by himself? Which, he very well could do it by himself, but Azula is a badass. I kind of feel like it's gonna be Zuko. No? I'll get squishy. Nice. Took a move from Toph. Ah! Donk. Did she dry it in time for her to stick? Huh. Let's go! I wonder how it's gonna, like, split open. Is it just gonna, like, crack down the middle, or is it gonna be, like, a bursting flower? Yes, yes? Yikes. Oh, ow. Pretty cool. But you knew that, right? No? I thought he knew who Zuko was. Cute. Just in passing. You're like, maybe not. I honestly think it's a real treat that we get some characters from past episodes coming back. One I like, one I don't like so much, but we are going to go ahead and start and talk about episode 12 first, The Serpent's Pass. Love Suki. I actually really enjoy Suki's character. I think she's fun. I think she is frisky. I think she is also very much a protector and a warrior herself. Doesn't need to be taken care of, is welcoming to take care of other people too. I like Suki. I think it's fun to see her again. I hope we get to see her again. But she does have a sense of responsibility, and I understand why she needs to stay where she's at and hang out with the other warriors wherever they go. Love to see her with and without her makeup. I thought that was awesome. Love to see the way that she reintroduced herself into the group was just a little bit sassy, and I enjoyed that. But it's also good to see her just be like reconnect with everybody on such an ease and friendly aspect. Just be like, hello Momo, how's it going? Hey, I'm looking good. Let's go, Sokka. It was a delight having her back. And also her meeting with Toph. I didn't know if Toph was jealous of the relationship that Suki and Sokka have. I don't know if it's like jealousy or just like she actually likes him or not. I don't know if this is the first leaning into like these two characters like each other. And okay, that's fine with me. I don't mind it if Toph and Sokka end up liking each other or anything like that, but I don't see it happening. I think it was just more so I don't get the attention now that there's somebody else around. And yeah, I think that like I am the newest character to this group of 4, and now we might have another new character to the group of 5, and I don't love that because, yeah, I can see where Toph is coming from with that regard also. When Suki saves Toph, oh, I would have lived for that moment if Suki had a girl crush. Just was like, oh, well, either way, I'm happy, thank you. And it would have been cute, but having that little bit of like, well, just let me die, and just like, hopefully just out of embarrassment from kissing her, but I don't know. Still, it was all right. But I liked having Suki back. I get that. I don't know. I don't know if I ship her and Sokka more than I have anybody else. I think so. Just because the girl from the North Pole, I'm gonna mess up all the names. I'm gonna refrain from saying names, just in case I mix anybody up. But she was all right. She's just kind of vanilla to me. And Suki's got some like backbone, so not that the other one didn't, but I like Suki better. That's my own personal taste on people. But yeah, all right. Sokka and her, all right. And I like that Sokka is still having the feels and like realizing like, and he came out and he said it too. He at least like admitted to it, and he's like, I realize I'm coming off across as overprotective, but like, I've lost people and it hurts, so I don't want to lose somebody else important to me. And I'm so glad he had that conversation instead of just like the entire time until she hated him. So I'm glad we had that moment. Then we have Jet. And then we have Jet. Then we have Jet. I don't care for Jet. He is supposed to be like the Peter Pan, Robin Hood, all that kind of such, but I do not care for him at all. He's so greedy. And I mean like, it's not that he's greedy. I probably misspoke there. It's rather he is the kind of person that's like, well, they've got more than we got. Let's go take it from them because everybody else out here is suffering. And then immediately as they went and stole the stuff, they didn't share with anybody else. They just had their own little feast themselves. And I'm like, you're just craving what somebody else wants and doing what suits you, not what helps people. And I feel like that was the lesson we learned in his episode as well. But it's he's not a helpful person, and I don't like it. In the first episode, when he came across Zuko as Lee and said, like, hey, like, I know who you are. I don't know if he was just being like, I know who you are, bro, kind of thing, or it was like, I know who you are, Zuko. I took it as, I know who you are, Zuko, at first. But by the end of the second episode, we'll get to that. But, well, let's go ahead and get to it now, because they couple together. At the end of the second episode, he knows that they're firebenders, and now he's immediate. Off. And I took it as when he was saying, I know who you are, Zuko. I didn't know if he knew that Iroh was, I don't know. I don't know why I was thinking that he would be okay with Zuko, because I don't know how anybody would be okay with Zuko, especially a boy in his position who has been so hateful to the Fire Nation. Iroh, my goodness, Iroh, why in the world would you warm up your tea like that? Why in the world? Why? I know tea is important to you, but like, dude, not in public, especially not when you're trying to be a refugee, stowaway, all this. No. Big hard pass. That's not good. I don't know why he'd do that. It just seems very, very just like, it's not out of his character because he loves tea so much, but it's just like, it's just distasteful with when he's so wise and everything else that he does. The Serpent's Pass was interesting. I loved that water bubble. That water bubble that happened, that Katara and Aang made when they were walking underground. That was so cool, especially if you're trying to get away from anybody or you're trying to stay hidden or anything like that. That was so cool. I would love to see more of that kind of stuff and the utilization that they would use their powers at now, because it's one of my favorite things. If I can't think of it, then like show it to me, and I want to be astounded. And little Momo swimming in and out next to the fishes was adorable. We got also, but Toph pushed us up on a rock when we were kind of in danger from the sea serpent. Why couldn't Toph just make a bridge, just like Katara did, just out of rock that was from below? It's all connected. I don't get that. I didn't hate the moment that we got from it, but I don't get why that had to happen that way. So that was a little odd to me. Not bad, just odd. She was really, really good in the mountain pass, though. I did not expect us to have to take the mountain pass either. We did leave a trail behind, though. I know that's going to come up in the past when Toph like offered her seal. I know that there's going to be those two guys still looking for her, so it's gotta be a trail left behind where they know that they're in Ba Sing Se now. So when we're probably going to go for Appa, there might be those guys that are following us to the point it's not going to be very good at all. Longshot is an absolute delight in this episode. I quickly already have made him one of my favorites out of that group. And also, Hope is also wonderful in this episode. I am interested to see how Aang's emotions drive a lot of this show, and to know how extreme he goes on one thing to the opposite. I love Katara at this point. Katara is like almost a mom figure at this point. That's why I feel like it's so weird when they get shipped. But yeah, she's very, very good for Aang, and it's like trying to help him regulate his emotions. And I am glad that he finally got to a place of hope to see what it could be and what the future holds if he is successful. Because without all of what he can do, there will not be a future. So it's cute to have the baby moment, and I'm glad that we did have that. Moving on to episode 13 now. I am happy with how we got the drill taken down. It took us a while to get there, and it didn't seem as horrible until it happened. And maybe that was just something that me critiquing the show. They could have had some more dramatic music or some more people panicking or just something to give us a little bit more weight to that moment other than just like going through the wall. And I don't know if that's just making it palatable for a younger audience that we don't want to show people freaking panicking over this, but like this is a big moment. If they breached the wall, which kind of they did, and if they had those rhino openings at this front, then they could have easily had like a whole bunch of Fire Nation people just insert into the city. And that's a big deal. And I don't feel like it had the weight of what this episode needed to be like, this is really, really bad. This could be marvelously like the end of this city. So I don't feel like the weight was there for me, but I do like how they took it down, taking little bits at a time. I personally probably would have gone in there and did what we did with the like steam stuff and just like started popping everything. Because as soon as you start, like even tiny things can bring down a huge beast. So had they not done all of the support ligaments, but even though like obviously worked that way. I feel like if they had just popped a whole bunch more of the steam stuff, something would have given out. So I would have been down there and just been like, you guys do that. I'm just going to rip off a whole bunch of these knobs. It'll be fine. I would just pocket a few of them, throw a couple of them down that water chute. Something's going to screw it up. Something's going to screw up. So yeah, or stuff that they obviously couldn't fix in an amount of time. So like slicing some of those pipes, which might have been easier. There's a lot of ways that it could have stopped. There's a lot of ways that it probably couldn't have stopped. Maybe that was just like, oh, you broke the air conditioning unit. Good job, Charvana. So I don't know. I don't know if this is the only way it would have been taken down or not. It was an effective way. It did take a long time and a lot of effort. I'm kind of surprised that going back and forth with cutting with the water was so much effort for them. Just from what else we see, her stopping the entire sludge at the base of it and things like that you would think would take a lot more than just going back and forth, but who knows? It might just be a repetitive motion. Asking somebody to do a repetitive motion like for however long just to cut something could be tiresome. We got Mai and Ty Lee fighting again. Ooh, Ty Lee is so fun to watch. I feel like she's one of my favorites of the baddies because she is perky, excited, and she's not mean. She's bad. She's not mean though. So it's fun to watch her do her thing. So I don't know if anybody would get along with her in our group if she ever decided to switch sides. I don't not see her switching sides at some point if something happened. I don't think it'll happen for the sake of the TV show, but I think that if there was ever a big moment where Azula was being awful to her comrades, that Ty Lee would be the first to be like, they're giving me an option of friendship. I'd rather be with them. And Mai following suit just because she's bored. So Azula may have these two fighting for her, but I don't feel like there's any loyalty there unless it's like demanded. So who knows in the future what could happen with these two. I foresee that they might get on the good side at some point, but not necessarily because they want to. We have our second big face-off between Aang and Azula, and this time I was kind of worried because Aang didn't have any help until the very end. I don't think that they meant to help in that regard, obviously, because they couldn't see what was going on. But we had Toph and Katara both helping out Aang with all the sludge stuff, and they didn't even know it. I'm so curious how Aang is going to fare by himself. I don't know if it's going to be one of those shows that like you always need to have your friends to have your back, because I thought Aang was all powerful and it might just be his like literal emotions like, this is Azula. Azula is scary and that's why I can't take her on one by one. They are obviously fighting each other. He is taking her on one by one, but every time that he's won so far is because he's got backup. So I still really want to see them head to head without any help and see what would happen. And I predict that the Avatar would win and that would be the case, but I don't know. So I would like to see that play out. Finally, I am still missing the crud out of Appa and I really want Appa back. So I really hope we get Appa back. I have my cat sitting at my feet this entire time and I'm just like, good. I'm so glad she's here because I don't want to cry too much because I still miss him so bad. So I really, really, really hope we find Appa before the end of the season. I thought it was going to be a 1 episode missing thing, but obviously it's taking us a lot more time. I don't even have an idea who has Appa right now. So we'll see together. Until then, everybody. Bye for now.